He loves me. He picked me. He died for me. And then he came back to life. Now I get to go on him and die in his. He's closer and closer. He's better than best. What if we worshipped him like it was the very first time we know who he is? What if we worshipped in wonder?
He is awesome. He is risen. Happy Easter, everyone. I'm so glad you are spending your Easter with us here at Joy Church. Alton, happy Easter to you. I'm so glad you guys are with us as well. We are going to celebrate today what God has done. And yes, he's alive, and because he lives, we also can live. The title of the message today is The Veil, Behind the Veil. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Behind the veil. We're going to look behind the veil. And the title of the message is The Veil, Behind the Veil, but it is this: full access. Full access. That because that's what the message of Easter is really all about. It's all about full access behind the veil. See, in the Old Testament, God's presence was separated from man because God is a holy God, he is a just God, he is a righteous God. And in him, I know we don't understand it because we're so used to the sinful world that we think he's used to it, but he is a righteous God, a holy God, and cannot put up with our accept unrighteousness. He's holy. And because of that, his holy presence was separated from man with a curtain. The curtain was 60 feet tall at the temple. And behind the curtain was his holy presence. No one was ever allowed to go in there except for the high priest. And the high priest was only allowed to go in there one time a year. And that high priest had to wear bells, little bells around his robe, because if there was any sin present in his life when he went there, he would die in God's presence because God is a holy God. Do you know God has not changed? God is still that way. But there is something that we celebrate, and it's Easter, and that's what Easter is all about. It's about what God did for us so that we would have full access to his presence. Before this time in the Old Testament, it had to be separate. And that priest was only allowed to go in there one time a year, and when he did, he would make atonement for the sins of the people for that year. And it was a 60-foot tall, think about it, 6 stories high. It was 30 feet wide. 30 feet represents about 3 pickup trucks back to back, end to end. And it was the width of the veil was a curtain that had been woven that was the width of a man's hand. That's how thick it was. And this is important. And the reason that it's important, when you hear the scripture that we're going to read to you in just a second, it talks about the miracle that happened the moment that Jesus died. I want you to understand it was a message to you from heaven to all humanity. It was a message from heaven that says, hey, come on in to the holy place. You have full